Okay, welcome to Walking Movies. I'm Nick. It's a bit of a windy day, so apologies if that comes through on the mics. I'm just using my earbuds, hoping for the best. I haven't done this before, so I'm just hoping this is all good. I'm on my way to see a film starring Zazie Beetz called They Will Kill You. I saw a teaser for this, and I mean a teaser, 10-20 second clip, with her and a sword and a room full of people and hacking and slashing. That's it. That's all I know. I don't know anyone else that's in this film. I like Zazie Beetz. I liked her in Atlanta, that's where I first saw her, and then she popped up as, I think it was Domino in Deadpool 2, and I thought she was good in it. I'm not a big fan of Deadpool 2 as a film, but I like her a lot, and so when I saw this was coming out and she was in it, I thought, I need to see it. What am I expecting this to be? Bearing in mind I know nothing about this film, I'm expecting it to be in that genre that's kind of spun off from like John Wick, these action films like Boy Kills World, and I was gonna say Ballerina, but that was a spin-off from John Wick in itself. But we're seeing a lot more of these kind of like action films. I was trying to think of the one with Ki Hai Kwan, but I know it was Love Something, but that was his solo action violent film. But yeah, so I don't know anything about it. I don't know what the story is. I just know she's a star, and I'm expecting some violence, hopefully some funny moments, and that's it. I've seen no reviews. It came out Friday. It's only being shown in one screen at my cinema, so that normally means it's a kind of like a low release. Obviously the cinema at the moment is a bit jam-packed. Project Hail Mary is now in its second week. Super Mario Galaxy movie comes out Wednesday, so they are going to be dominating screens at many multiplexes. So yeah, that was annoying. My phone got a notification and it paused the video, so apologies for that. I was just saying, yeah, it's I've got no expectations of this. I wanted to see it before it left cinemas because, yeah, there's going to be a lot of screen take up from Super Mario Galaxy and Hail Mary. So see it now, forever hold your peace. But I will tell you what I think of the film once I've seen it, which will be after this. So I am back after seeing They Will Kill You. It was too wet and too dark to film my reaction after, so I've had a bit of time to decompress. And firstly, it's the first time since Megaropolis where people have actually left the screening. 2 people left about halfway through. I don't know if this is because it wasn't the film that they expected, or maybe it was the film they expected. I don't know. I didn't get to ask that question because I was watching the film, but it hasn't happened for a while, and I thought that was interesting. I mentioned at the beginning, before I got cut off by a message coming through on my phone, that I hadn't really seen anything about this film. I'd only seen a very brief teaser for it, and I really didn't know what the film was going to be about. So I mentioned before I was going to see it what I was expecting the film to be, and to an extent I was right, but also massively wrong. And what I would say is, if you are going to go and see this film, is don't spoil yourself. Don't watch any trailers or anything like that. Go in blind. Hopefully you won't want to walk out, but I think the less you know about this film, the better. I think that's the case for a lot of films anyway, but with this, going into it without knowing what was going to happen, I think was really good and helped my experience. I can see this being a bit of a Marmite film because it is very over the top. But I think there's enough entertainment value in there to keep you wanting to watch the film. The action sequences are really well done, very well choreographed. The way it's filmed is very interesting as well. There's definitely some hints from, Japanese and Hong Kong action films from like the 70s. Definitely some Tarantino influences in there as well. A bit of Edgar Wright, I would say, as well. Earlier Edgar Wright, not Running Man Edgar Wright. So yeah, there's a lot about this film that I really enjoyed. It's 94 minutes. I would say it starts to outstay its welcome just a little bit. But, it was fine. I mean, I think had it gone on another 10, 15 minutes, that would have definitely been overkill. I think it just about gets it right. But if anything, I could say this film could have been a bit shorter. At times, the pacing was a little bit off. Zazie Beetz is obviously incredible. Well, not obviously, but she is. I haven't seen a bad role of hers yet, and she was great in this. Patricia Arquette is in this. Heather Graham, Tom Felton are in this, and Patson Joseph as well, who I kind of the last film I've seen him in. Seen him in lots of British TV shows, but film-wise and Hollywood-wise, great actor. Was really surprised to see him pop up in this, and I was quite happy with that choice as well. But look, overall, I think this is a film. If you like action, if you like over the top gore, bit of comedy humour in that regard, this is a great film, I would say, to see with an audience on a Friday night. But yeah, I enjoyed it. I can see why some people aren't going to be so hot on it, and it did feel for me like, how did this film get made? It's such a weird concept for a film. How did they even get the budget for it? But, whatever. I think it's going to be a cult classic. It's definitely not going to be having like a huge box office run or anything like that. So do try and see it sooner rather than later, or be prepared to catch it on streaming. But I had a thoroughly good time. It was a lot of fun. And if you just want a bit of escapism for, just over 90 minutes, and, that sounds appealing to you, give this a go. They Will Kill You is out now. Probably not for too long because of Super Mario and Project Hail Mary doing so well. So, if you want to catch it, try and do it sooner rather than later. But I recommend it. I had a thoroughly good time.